All right, if you found this video, you are interested in the DIY Buyer Toolkit, how it works, or you want to see if this is even something you should waste your time with. First off, my name is Jeffrey Johnson. I'm a mortgage broker in the state of South Carolina. So if you're looking to buy a house and you need a mortgage, I can help you all around the state. Been in the business for over 10 years, helped a lot of different people in a lot of different situations, and would love to help you. But you're here because you don't want to talk to anybody yet. And I want to empower you to do some groundwork, some education of your own, and some learning of your own, some homework, if you will, to prepare yourself to buy a house when you are ready. So let's get started. The DIY Buyer Toolkit. I made this for people just like you. You don't want your credit pulled yet. You don't want to give everybody your financial business. So let's get started. I highly recommend you to start off this exercise by taking inventory of your debt. Think of all the things on your credit report, not your gym membership that you don't use like me, not your cell phone or your insurance. Those things aren't on your credit report. We're going to focus on the things that are. So you're going to fill in these blanks. I'll do it real quick. We're going to say $75 for a credit card. We're going to say that you've got a $450 car loan. Student loans, you're paying $200 a month. And then personal loan, you don't have one. If you're doing this with someone that you will be living with, then you'll want to put both of your debts in this. Think of your debts, their debts, sit down, do this together, and it'll total up those debts together. But for this exercise, it's just one person. Same thing down here when we add our income. If this is two of you, add up your total annual gross income between the two of you. But for this one, it's only one person. We're going to go $80,000 a year. No additional income at this time. What it does is it calculates your debt to income ratio before we look at mortgage payments. Right now, you're sitting at 10.9%. How did we arrive at that number? Your total monthly debt of $725 divided by your monthly income. And that monthly income was totaled here for you. This is good because it's just nice to know what you are paying per month. So you can put your eyes on it and know that number. Now we're going to get into the monthly principal and interest, taxes, and insurance. That's what PITI means. Monthly mortgage payment. Let's say you've been window shopping online. You found a house that you like for $300,000. It checks all the boxes, plural. And you're going to put down, you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to put down 3%. What it does for you is it takes today's national average 30-year fixed rate, pops it in for you. It calculates estimates on property taxes and homeowners insurance and also mortgage insurance, which we'll get into the weeds of that when you're ready to talk. But just know it's a part of your mortgage payment. What it is, how it's calculated, we can talk about that later. But your total estimated payment right now is about $2,332. How does that compare to your current housing expense? Maybe you don't have one. So that's a big jump from nothing to $2,300. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable with that. Maybe you pay $2,000 currently and you're like, hey, I could go up $300 a month. I know what my expenses are. I know my lifestyle. I'm good going above $2,000 up to $2,300. What we've done now is we've taken, you still can see your current debt ratio without a housing payment. And now you can see it with your mortgage payment. We're up to almost 46%, which that's teetering on a very high debt ratio. While we do have mortgage programs that will allow you to go to that amount and even higher, for your sake, you may want to try to keep it at 43 or below so that you're not living beyond your means, or to borrow a very unprofessional industry term that people use, you don't want to be house poor. You don't just want to live to pay a mortgage. You want to do all the things that you love with the people you love, and you don't just want to live to pay a mortgage. However, if your debt ratio is almost 46%, chances are we could likely find a product that works for you. All right, moving on. Well, not moving on. I would recommend that you finagle the purchase price and the down payment to a realistic number to arrive at a payment that you are comfortable making. Maybe it's not $2,300. Maybe you want to go down. Let's just lower the purchase price to $275. We're almost to $2,000. Let's go down a little bit more. Let's go down to $260. We're right at $2,000. Then maybe that's more your speed. And look at our debt ratio now with the mortgage. We're at 41, which is not quite as extended as the other one was. So now that we've got that monthly payment, let's take it a step further. Let's build your savings. For reserves, we're going to come back to this. I'm going to swipe that down to 0. All right, it's carried down your 3% down payment, and it's calculated estimated closing costs for this transaction at about 3% of the purchase price, so equal to your down payment. So your total needed at closing is estimated at $15,600. How much money do you currently have saved? Well, if you've got no money saved, you've got a decent amount of savings that you still need to do. Maybe you're getting some graduation money coming up. Maybe you're getting married. You're going to have some money coming your way. Maybe you're selling something and you're going to have some cash. Or maybe you have about 10K already saved. Well, it's going to tell you that you need about $5,600 left, and it's going to say, hey, here's a saving strategy. 10% of your monthly income. About 9 months from now, you'll have the money that you need. This is going to be really, really helpful for you because if you scroll down, it's going to give you a home buying roadmap. It's going to list out your monthly debts, your income and your debt profile. It's going to break down your estimated monthly payment. It's going to show you the cash to close breakdown, what your goal is, how much you still need to save. When you print this PDF or save this PDF, it is saved for you and you alone. This does not save on a server anywhere. In fact, when you refresh this, the information goes away. I never see this unless you share it with me. So again, play with the calculator, get to a total monthly payment that you feel comfortable with. See how that affects your debt ratio. Stay around 43% or less. If you have to have the house, that's going to make your debt ratio around 48. We could probably find something that'll make it work for you. And then build your savings. Write down a tangible goal for savings so that you have an idea of what you are going to need to bring to closing. So that if this number is too high, we can look at down payment assistance, we can look at other loan programs, or we just need to lower our purchase price or lower our down payment. So whatever that looks like for you, when you're ready to talk to someone, I hope you'll give me a call. But all you need to do is tell me you want this toolkit, and I'll send it over to you. Again, my name is Jeffrey, South Carolina mortgage broker. When you call somebody, I hope you call me. Have a good day.